Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 50 of my Skarsnik campaign. Episode 50! Jeez, and I haven't even set foot in Ulthuan yet. I need to get a move on. And last time we killed Helm and Gorst. Helm and Gorst are looking a little bit worse for wear. I mean, he always looks a little bit worse for wear, to be honest. He's not a looker, is he? Really? Never mind. He makes up for it in other ways, like good eating. So we're going to eat the captives. Helm and Gorst is gone. Bye, Gorsty. And we've had a mission successful, which is... that's nice. And Skrag has got Gorst or Ghost, which gives him poison attacks, which he's already got. So that was pointless. Never mind. We have managed to kill him. Have we?
Never.
Yes. Good. But we are going to take some attrition. Do I chase an army down? I think I'm going to have to. Oh. Right. Yeah, no. Well, maybe not do that then. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of attrition, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. In fact, I think because we are replenishing, or... I don't know. But it doesn't look like we're actually going to lose anything. Oh well. Skraga, you have got a skill point which we're going to pop in. What do you have? You've got all the good skills. Let's go Draft Master, and then Lightning Strike is very useful, so we'll grab that one. To be honest, you need more cavalry, don't you? You've got Death Creepers and Morgubs, Mangy Marauders, and these guys are actually very, very good. I mean, if you look at... So these guys have got 69 attack, they've got 45... they've got 63 charge bonus and 37 weapon strength. They also do armor piercing and anti-large. So actually, these guys, not bad melee combatants. If anything, being able to shoot is just a bonus. Okay. So Muzrob over here, he's recruiting, and you know what, I'm gonna stop him there. I'm gonna pop him in Zufbar. Then I'm gonna get a couple of Goblin Rock Lobbers. And then yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of Trolls as well. It's gonna take 4 turns to recruit, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Wazhumper, we need to deal with Manfred. You've managed to stop it. I think we need to chase this army back. It's still got a Terrorgeist, two Vargulfs, and a Mortis engine. That's still a fairly potent undead force. So we need to deal with that and possibly chase it back to Castle Templehof. With that in mind, Hozcub, can you damage Castle Templehof's walls for me? Nice work. And Pig Kisser, can you assassinate this Tillian agent? Of critical... he's just a murderer. Good old Pig Kisser. I need to deal with this city down here. That's a real problem. There's Thorgrim there as well. Urgh. How far can we move if we march? Not actually. Okay, so let's just underway towards Thorgrim. I think he's going to pop into the sea and sail over. I think he's going to go over to Skaven Blight area potentially. Right, well, Gosbag has got a skill point which we're going to put in Edbutt because we got 2 skill points. Good. Then Foot of Gorkit. Let's go and Foot of Gorkit. So he needs 5 more turns, which actually isn't too bad. Ugrok, I'm going to use you as a scout, so you can come over here. Azhag, you're going to go into the moot and do some raiding. It's not actually going to give us any income, but it is going to give us the next part of Slagger's Slashers, which is very good. I must keep remembering not to press the space bar because I keep doing that. I kind of want... Let's get the best boys. Let's do that. Not that we actually affects anyone yet, but we will train up. What you want? Blood up. You're my new agent, aren't you? Yes, you are. So can you assassinate this You Boris Pfeiffer? No, you can't, but you know what? It was a spirited first attempt, so I'll overlook it this time. Okay, let's get rid of one Squig Hopper unit, and that will make room for Durbok in that army. We also want to give you some armour and weapons. So what do we actually have? Let's give you the Enchanted Shield. Let's give you the Tormentor Sword. And bloody hell, Talisman of Endurance. Yeah, sure, why not? Crown of Command. Fireball. Do I want to give you a Fireball? Let's give you the Iron Curse icon. And a bunch of just chappies. It's nice to have these bonuses, but I wish they were just a bit more... I would like to see, like, followers, maybe just cut down the number of followers to 3, but give the followers, like, massive bonuses, like, I don't know, 25% upkeep reduction on Night Goblin units. And you can go, okay, this is a Night Goblin army. And that way you could like, specialise armies, sort of mould them that way. I think that'd be much more interesting than +3 leadership for Night Goblin units and Untainted +2. Boring. I'd like to see more powerful followers, but less of them maybe. So I've just dumped all this in, and I don't really care what that is. It's just to fill out the options. It doesn't really matter. So that would be my thing. I think that's what I'd like to see. Castle Drakenhof. We want to give you... I want to upgrade those defences. On the other hand, we are losing 10k a turn, so we are going to be bankrupt in slightly more than 5 turns at this rate. That's not ideal. I need to do some... Yeah, we're going to have to move quite quickly, I think. Okay, but that's okay. Oh, we got Slaggers Slashers. Ashag's path takes him south into the Battlelands, but while the Crown pressures the Orc to continue his southern route, his iron will reasserts itself. He cannot resist opportunities to raid or... Oh, hello. Okay. Well, let's give Grimgore the Banner of Swiftness. That's to increase his speed. Bloody hell, they got 3 organ guns. That's not good. And some bloody gyrocopters. Okay, this is going to be a tough fight, but a fight that we can win. Especially if we use the goblins as human shields. Well, goblin shields, but you know, you get the idea. It's Grimgore Ironhide versus Grimgore Ironhide versus Ungrim Iron Fist. That's it. Phew, got there. Yeah, so who's the best Grim? Ungrim or Grimgore? It's time to find out. This is the match where we will find out who is the better. Did we find out before? Maybe. I just didn't draw that conclusion. Oh well, it doesn't matter. The squigs are getting roasted. And being they're made out of mushroom, I quite like mushrooms. I know lots of people don't like mushrooms. I do. So that looks quite tasty right about there. Very nice. So we've got a sneaky little... we're basically sending our goblins at the bulk of the force down here. And then Grimgore and his big-uns are going to charge on the left flank. That giant doesn't look very happy that he's being cooked. Well, that's them down. Good, that's fine. We've got the Broken Tusk mob charging in to the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. It's going to send them flying. Dwarves are just sturdy as hell, aren't they? And then we've got, what's his name? Gosbag, of course. How can I forget Gosbag? Gosbag has single-handedly charged the organ gun. But unfortunately he's been countercharged by the Longbeards. That organ gun firing on the Orc Arrow Boys for some reason. I don't really understand. Don't care as long as they're not shooting at my Black Orcs. Grimgor's got stuck in. And he's racking up kills already. 15 kills there. Good work, Grimgor. We've got Black Orcs and the Crimson Killers moving around the flank. Good work there. They're going to deal with the rest of these dwarves. Over on the other flank, things aren't going so well because basically we've just thrown goblins and some trolls at the dwarves. So that's the thing. And then over here, a similar story. We've also got some I hate bloody gyrocopters. They're the worst, aren't they? They really are. It looks like some of these giant killers. Giant slayers, there they are. Kind of charge right into the rear of this unit and do some quite nasty... mean. They've got high melee attack. They're being quite nasty to those trolls. I think Ungrim's in there as well. Yes, he is. Over here, we've managed to clean up the left flank quite easily, although that's not a massive surprise. I mean, they were hit by big uns, Black Orcs, and Giants, so that's the thing. That's good. And Grimgor, where's Grimgor? Grimgor's still playing over there, is he? I think he is. Yeah, Grimgor's still playing with the Broken Tusk Mob and the Black Orcs over there. Got some archers. Archers really need to start dealing... Well, they're chasing off some of these dwarves over here, but once that's done, we really do need to... There's a bloody bomber over there. Oh well, Big Un's going to charge down into the Ekrund miners. The Spider Riders here have been doing quite good work. They've been chasing down and wiping out the organ gun crews. Our trolls have broken over there after having to deal with the giant slayers. That's not a massive surprise. Ungrim's over here as well. Grimgor and Ungrim fighting the final battle to decide who the best person with Grim and Iron in their name is. Spoilers, it's gonna be Grimgor. So they're currently wailing away at each other. Grimgor currently has 225 melee attack and 841 weapon strength. So yeah, he's winning that fight pretty easily. The Giant Slayers failing to slay a giant who is conversely slaying them. In fact, that swing just took that guy's head off. Holy balls. Oh well, that's the thing. And the gyrocopter's being shot at. I think is one down? Yeah, down he goes. Boom. Explodes in the background. Grimgor definitely easily winning this fight. Look at that. Unit winning decisively. Yes, he is. Easy. Giant Slayers being finished off. Spider Riders chasing down some of the last Dwarf Warriors. Broken Tusk Mob chasing down the last Longbeards over there. And Grimgor is about to win this fight. Boom. Little uppercut there. Ungrim's down. Look at that. Grimgor is well chuffed with himself. Look at that. Yeah. Grimgor's the best. Apart from Skarsnik, obviously, who is slightly better. Good stuff. So we've managed to chase the gyrocopters away. There's just... bloody hell, overshot. Never mind. There we go. It's just the gyro bomber left. It was currently just sat there. Looking smug. Look at him. Let's get him. What a cockwomp. So obviously I can't win this battle until he buggers off. Now, Gosbag's doing his best. Yeah, that wasn't bad, I guess. That was okay. We're going to wait for the archers to move up. That should be fine. Gyrocopters are coming back to the fight. We're trying to throw some rocks at the gyro bomber, but then the gyrocopters decide to engage us in melee. You don't see many attack copters engage people in melee, do you? It's just not done not the done thing. So the gyrocopter's going to now shatter, so they're off the field. Just the gyro bomber to go. Without any units on the ground, the enemy force is forced to land or surrender this territory. Goldsbag going to give him a blast again. That's not too bad. And Archer's now opening fire. He's going to break and finally run away. But how bloody irritating is that? if anything, it was nice of Ungrim to come and alleviate Grimgor's boredom. Because I imagine he was getting a little bit tired of sitting in whatever settlement that is and just training immortals. So I think, if anything, that's probably a very good. That's probably a nice stress relief for Grimgor. He probably gets very angry when he's not killing anyone. So that's nice. I would like the. You know what? I'm going to take the ransom captives because, if anything, I don't really want Grimgor to have a war because it'll just start raiding my territory unless I tell it to go and do something. So I'm going to take the money. And off they go. Yeah, I thought Thorgrim might do that. Okay, well that's no big deal. Oh look, Heinrich. Heinrich's here. Okay. Oh. Brilliant. Wood elves. I hate wood elves. They're just so there's just so many. They just won't sit still and die. They don't fight. They just run away. It's noxious. My goodness, they've got a lot of armies, haven't they? Ungrim's army's been detected over here. I don't think it has. Okay, fine, good. Gore got Gore's spitters ready for duty. Imminent rebellion in the Black Mountains. Okay, well that's probably not too bad. Brayherd in the cold north, by the looks of it. Very nice. And we got raiding going on. Grimgor's still got 4 turns until he gets his mortals. But Gosbag does have a skill point, so let's... what do I want? Where do I want that? Let's go a Fist of Gork. And Skarsnik, you can continue just hopping southward. I kind of want to know what Thorgrim's up to, but we're just going to have to wait. I'm not too worried about this. If we lose some settlements here, that's no big deal, as long as Grimgor gets his immortals. That's the important thing. And we've got Slagger's Slashes, won't we? I was reading that before this. Okay, Azag's path takes him south into the Badlands, but while the Crown pressures the Orc to continue his southern route, his iron will reasserts itself. He cannot resist opportunities to raid or confront forces raised against him, and so his army zigzags along its journey. Heading southward when the Crown holds dominance, but frequently detouring when Azag regains control. He does, however, once again send a scout south, seemingly at the Crown's behest. So we need to send an agent down there. Can we... we can probably... Disciplined. I mean, discipline might be quite nice to have, actually. Weapon Master, Confident, Perceptive. Let's get Glugzag. And we'll move him down there. It's fine. Now. Ooh, Volkmar the Grim. It's in Overheim. Balthazar Gelt's there as well. I'm going to attack Overheim, and I'm going to build a couple of towers just to do that. They do have a lot of very heavily armoured units. And the Sunmaker. Not a good combination. But I don't care. I'm going to give it a shot anyway. We've got Muncher here. He should be able to back us up. What's that? Savage Orc Moorboys. Oh, that's what those are. Okay. Sure, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Now, do I take Eschen? Castle Templehof's walls are a bit beaten up. What's the garrison here like? Garrison here is fine. The public order is going to be an issue. What is... We could get 43,000 if we sack Castle Templehof. Hoscub, can you... What a lad. Some boy. Wall strength 32%, number of breaches 7. Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity, doesn't it? Argor Badaxe. You have scouting, so we can get some more magic items. Who has the... Right, you've got the Goblin Doom Divers. You go in first. Continue the siege. And then we'll back you up with Skraga. And we're going to hit Castle Templehof. This should be pretty brutal. Ah, Castle Templehof. Like a pinata full of delicious gold, but with a spooky undead shell. And also explosive towers, which is not the best. We need to get rid of those as quickly as possible. Bit of lag there as we orders get done. But that's fine. We are going to deal with it. We have Goblin Doom Divers targeting the towers to take them out. If you think about this, goblins are trying to nut a tower to death. They basically went, see that tower? I'm going to nut that until it collapses. I don't think any other creature, bar potentially the British football hooligan, would ever attempt or succeed in doing that. And a succeed they have. Down goes a tower. And some more gobos. That's fine. We've got Nala and Skraga coming in. Goblins continue to try and nut a tower. There goes down. Yep, they're doing another one. Nice work, guys. Queenie's heading up. She's going to head for the gate. Lady's prerogative, obviously. We've got quite a lot of undead here. Quite a few Graveguard. More Graveguard. Some Khan Wraiths. Crypt Horrors. Some units in the city centre there. A Vampire of Death. And a Flying Goon Squad as well. So in come our Gobos. We've got the command group down here. So that's Gogrut Badaxe. There's Skraga and Nala. There's Argor Badaxe. And I think there's Snide around here somewhere as well. Yep, there's Snide. In comes the Flying Goon Squad. That's okay, we can deal with the Terrorgeist. We are going to open fire with our sneaky spells. Unfortunately, it looks like Snide just vengeful glared Nala in the back of the head. That was brutal. Fortunately, he's got a potion of healing, but no doubt there will be words had later. That Terrorgeist is looking decidedly flaky. Few shots of arrows. He should be dealt with fairly easily. Vargeists coming in as well. They should be dealt with fairly easily. No problem. I'm sure Snide will get a slap around the back of the head from Nala just as soon as the battle's finished. Or maybe all the gold they sack from it will make him forget. So Queenie's taken down the gates. In come the trolls. They're going to go smashing through his Graveguard. His Graveguard don't really have a chance against the trolls. The trolls are going to make absolute mincemeat out of them. Obviously, if they had any meat left on their bones. The Blood Knights, on the other hand, are a slightly different story. In fact, there's a lot of units getting crowded around trying to stop this breach. But in come the Gobbos. And we have a lot of Gobbos. Goblins have succeeded in nutting another tower to death. That wasn't one was even firing at us. They literally just went, there's another tower. We got it. Lots of units at the gate there. But not so many at defending the breaches. So we are just pouring through. Curse of Bad Moon. 2 Curse of Bad Moons coming in. Gore and Snide. Snide maybe trying to make up for the whole glaring Nala in the back of the head thing. They don't do a huge amount of damage though. Well, they did kind of carve through some of these units. That's not. I mean, well, it's not all bad. Goblins tearing through the breach. Look at that. Some fanatics coming out. It's just a sea of little purple pointed heads. It's adorable. Goblins now pouring through. We're about to help the monstrous units coming through the gate. We're going to send some fanatics out. Unfortunately, the fanatics rebound. Oh no, that's not good. That's bad. That's the oh. Okay, well let's try again. No, no. Okay, let's run away. Let's run away. There we go. No, the fanatics did nothing. However, most of these units are now dead, and the Doom Dive is now trying to nut flying Vargeists to death. Those guys, what a bunch of guys. I mean, okay, that's not helping, guys. Okay, quit it. Stop. They've almost run out of goblins anyway. It's fine. Vargeists down. That means we can now move on the gates and assist the units. Snide and Gore, vengeful glaring. And soon to be backed up by a literal tide of night goblins. Attacked from all sides, completely surrounded. Most of these undead units are going to start crumbling. That's going to lead to a bit of a chain rout as units crumble. Other units then get surrounded, and then they start crumbling as well. Basically, the entire sort of defensive formation at the gate is in serious trouble. In comes a itchy nuisance that's going to drop their melee and weapon damage down. See, even Blood Knights now have 8 melee attack. That's not an awful lot. And down the Blood Knights go. Crypt Horrors look to be the last unit. Oh no, there is some Grave Guard down here as well. They're not going to last very long. Down they go. Good work, guys. We still have some units left at the city centre. There is a black coach, the Vampire of Death, and some Khan Wraiths, but that's about it. Will they be able to defeat the huge tide of greenskins, monstrous units, and of course Queenie? Well, the short answer to that is no, but it's quite fun to watch them try. So come the fast units, Queenie and the Trolls and Skraga. Skraga takes the black coach on head to head. And just coming around the corner now, a huge mob of night goblins. Vampire of Death doesn't really know what to do. She's running back and forth, probably going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. She gets run over by a chariot, trampled by some trolls, Skraga, Nala, Queenie, I mean, she's not... This is not her day. This is not a... Yeah, she's... Yeah. Okay, well, that... Yeah, and then she gets thrown up on, and then she collapses. Yeah, there we go. That's our nice golden piñata. Well, that went swimmingly, didn't it? A huge horde of goblins trampling over the undead, and we got some loot gained for winning the battle. But more importantly, 52k for sacking it. Well, that'll keep us going for a little while, won't it? Not as a siege expert. Look at that, plus 11 leadership when laying siege. Pointless. Absolutely rubbish. And a Scrog as a vampire hunter. Right, let's get back into our own territory. Because I think... Unless... I don't think that we're suffering... I don't know... I don't know what's going on there. The attrition doesn't seem to be doing anything. At first I thought it was because our replenishment was outdoing it, but I'm not entirely sure now. I don't think they were getting attrition at Castle Templehof either. Oh well, Skraga's got a skill point. Let's put that in a mob boss. Because a lot of our units, I mean, our armies are now costing us a huge amount of money. Gorgut Badek's going to get immortality and counter-strike. And that should be fine. I think Castle Drakenhof is going to rebel fairly soonish. Let's get the Skarsnik stakes up. And we'll upgrade our tower to the Gut Tower. Which is going to reduce recruitment cost and increase income. Pretty nice. Gonna get a boss pole there. Let's get some shiny stuff. Let's get a raiding thingy. Let's upgrade our tower there. Upgrade our tower there as well. Do I want walls here? Oh, we've already got walls. Okay, well then let's get the raiding stashes because more cash, more good. Kind of okay with that. Everything's fine there. Azhag. Oh yes, we wanted to move this agent, didn't we? Where is he? There he is. Oh, I only recruited him this turn. Wazhumper. Can you block Manfred? Just make sure he doesn't move anywhere. And Pig Kisser, can you assassinate this agent? No, you can't. Is that because you're tired? You are. You've got exhaustion. That's to be fair. To be fair, you have been doing a lot. Plus, this guy's level 40 as well. So you've got to be a little bit careful. That's fine. You don't have to do anything this turn. Bladub, you're going to go... Can you kill this guy? Boris Pfeiffer? No. No, you can't. Rubbish. But Durbok here can go and join Muzrob. He's going to finish off his army. We just need 3 more turns for that. We've got 4 more turns over here for Grimgore. And Gorgut. Is there anything... I guess we could use you down here to do something to the walls, couldn't we? So you come down there. End turn. Kind of forgot to move Urgok there. Never mind. Had a rebellion in the Black Mountains. That's okay. I'm not massively concerned about that. Uh-oh. Okay. How do I feel about that? That is a very elite army. Lots of very, very heavily armoured. And, oh, they got can gunners. They got, oh yeah, no, that doesn't look like a battle Azhag could win. But they do have... Because Balthazar Gelt's attacking. So the garrison... and Volkmar will be coming on as reinforcements. Does that mean I might be able to pick off one or both of these forces before they can reinforce? On the other hand, that deployment does not look... That does not look good, does it? I think I'm going to have a little think about that one before I decide what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.